Evet, hanımlar beyler, sevgili YouTube, hoş geldiniz. Neredeyiz? Bir şölenimiz vardı. Şölene bir katılalım. Perikles'in evine bir ulaşalım. Orada yeni bilgiler öğreneceğiz. Şurada bir görevimiz var. Hiç uğraşmıyorum. Ben çünkü hikayeye odaklanmak istiyorum. Sanırım çok yanlış yerlerden gideceğiz. Olsun. Severiz. Atina, hava yağmurlu, su kanalları. Güzel bir şehir. Kurmuşlar zamanında. Gidelim bakalım şu görevimizin. Bu görev bize neler öğretecek onu bir öğrenelim. Ondacım çarp şurada az daha.
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios. At least give them a welcome first. Fine. Pericles, welcome
Benim.
to the symposium.
Dövmemiz gerekiyorsa dövebiliriz. Hadi bakalım. Ana.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Hadi
I'll get
değiştirelim de.
changed. Promise
Devam
you'll
edelim.
take care of my things.
Uyum
Yep.
sağlayalım, uyumsuz
Leave your
olmayalım.
weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
Don't worry,
I'm
be
struggling to
happy.
think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
Hadi
No
hadi hadi.
weapons. Now hurry and go in.
Alexios sen
and
de
don't leave
şartları
without saying
zorlama.
bye.
Aslan parçası. Biraz bilgi öğrenelim.
Here, Alexios.
Herodot.
The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will
Edecekler
if you get
tabii
them
lan.
to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone.
Hadi
They
bakalım.
may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
Ne dalga geçiyorsunuz lan insanlarla?
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much
Protagoras.
praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm not sure great is the term I would use.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Aslan parçası ne yapıyorsun? Hayırdır?
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mistios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long
Yani
night.
partilerde pek
Party
aramız yok.
should be
Bugüne
about
kadar
vomiting
gitmedik.
up blood
Değil
and
mi?
not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank
Ki
you,
öyle de yapacağım.
Herodotus.
Hadi bakalım.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Buluruz. Alırız. Merak etmeyin. Hadi bakalım.
I suppose you've come in here to
Sanırım
mock me for my
bürokrasiyle
fight
olan
with
kavganın dolayı benimle
every
alay etmeye geldin.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that will help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So, we get
Hadi
him
gidelim de
drunk
sarhoş edelim.
and he talks.
Atina'da.
He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Argos'tu gibi geldi.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right, if nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely,
edelim gençler.
horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Ne bağırıyorsunuz oğlum? Hepiniz de var ya afra tafra. Allah Allah. Çekil şuradan. Çekil.
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the orange ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is
Kült üyesine
Euripides.
benzemiyor mu ya?
Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though,
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
you and Aristophanes could both use a drink.
Hadi
Let's
bakalım.
play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
Bakışa bak.
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Bakalım bir içki daha.
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine.
Sanma Ahmet'i için
I
yalvarırken.
should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Tamam.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Merak etme deriz de. Tamam. Daha bilgi topluyoruz. Burada da bir yer var. O ne lan?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
No, don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Oğlum parayla mı veriyorlar?
I thought this party was tame, even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
I come bearing gifts.
We're
Geri
saved!
almıştık.
Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until
Erkeklerden
the end.
hoşlanmıyoruz.
I like that.
Öyle mi diyor?
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta
YouTube için
a
bu belki
long,
şey
long
olabilir.
time ago.
Fled
Fazla.
Sparta. No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead.
Aspasia.
If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Maşallah, maşallah.
Prostitutes? This is serious.
They don't like being called that, and for good reason. They offer so much more than their bodies.
Such as...
These women are companions, counselors, confidants. Powerful men come to the Etera asking for advice and value their words more than those of their closest friends and advisors.
Ali, come back inside.
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Buradaki işimiz de
Antusa in
bitti.
Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Aynen öyle Alexios. Yerden başlarız. Bu işte tamam.
I admit, I'm surprised to see you here, but everything has a price, as you said. I can't help but wonder what price you paid to gain entry to the symposium.
Keep wondering.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasimachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people that by
Vay arkadaş bu bölümde böyle felsefi geçiyor.
If yes, then ruling and thus justice must be an art, as Thrasimachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
Sen de kimsin?
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has
Phoebe.
retired to the balcony already, has he?
Spacia.
His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run
Hadi
along.
bakalım.
Alexios will be right behind you.
Her yere beni
Now,
gönderiyorsunuz
allow me to
arkadaşlar.
introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades
There's-
gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we
Xenia.
last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for.
Vay.
Now do me a
Güzel.
favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet the guests.
Pardon. Perikles'le konuşalım. Buradan yukarı çıkalım. Sanırım karşıdan çıkacağız. Ve sonra da gidelim. Bakalım.
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Benim
You've
canım
been
sıkıldı.
hiding from your guests long enough. Aspasia seems to think so too.
She usually does. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I
Buradan
fear
başlatma
for her
Tina'na.
future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to
Bu
one of the
yaşlılar ne
cult
kadar
members.
inatçılar.
And I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me.
Rica
My
ederiz
guests
aslan
are able to
parçası.
help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Hadi bakalım. Aşağı ineceğiz anladığım kadarıyla. Geldiğimiz gibi gideriz. Kıyafetleri alalım sonra buradan uzayalım.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself
Manyak
and
mısın
find
kızım
out
ya?
if
Ne
this
alakası var?
plague even happened.
Bacak kadar çocuksun sen.
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Phoebe. Saçma sapan konuşma Phoebe. Kea'ya gidiyoruz. Bakalım orada bizi neler bekliyor.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios.
Ulan Phoebe. Tamam mıyız aslan parçası? Kültüs. Kültüs neyse. Kültüs. Heydi galiba. Nerede? İpucu. Yeni ipuçlarını da görmek için şunları bir açalım. Değil mi? Gençler. Bunu da açalım. Şimdi 2 level olduk. Ondan yana bir problem yok. Bir kızı bulmak için. Başka var mı? Sokrat'la konuş. Talihsizlik adası. Diyorum. Gideceğimiz yer neresi? Önce ona bir bakalım. Buradan. Bildiğimiz yermiş, tamam. Aa bak kim var burada. Onu da öldürelim. Anlaştık. Gemimize gidelim. Ve bir sonraki bölüm için yelkenleri açalım. Arkadaşlar, videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayın. Kanala özellikle abone olmayı unutmayın. Abone olmak ücretsiz. Beni izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim.